Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann, and it is a Flossy Friday, and this one's gonna be really super short because I have not worked on much that I can show you. Last weekend, I put a lot of work in on my map and my test stitch, and then at the beginning of this week, the Russian designer sent me the pattern for number 10. So I finished putting the Kreinik around 7, 8, and 9, and I ran out, but have no fear. But I did finish number 10, and I've just been working on the test stitch other than that because I really need to get it finished. So I can't show you much because the map I'm going to save for those videos, and so I have basically one thing of stitching to show you. Well, I can show you 7, 8, and 9. I haven't put the felt on the back, but here they are with the Kreinik. I really like this one framed out because it's so dark. I think it looks really good framed out. Same with this one though, but because it's so light, I really like it framed out. And then this one, it just brings all the coloring together, I think. Okay, so there's that. Let me show you number 10. Number 10, so whenever I was first allowed to join this, I only ever saw the first 6 in the series of 10. Now, again, for those of us who stitched this a part of her project, we get 2 bonus patterns that once these go for sale, those won't be available to everyone. So sorry about that, but the next 2 that I get and do won't ever be available for purchase. Well, I shouldn't say ever. She might eventually one day, but it's not the intent. The intent was those were specifically for those of us who stitched in this challenge that she did. I have talked to her though. We chat a little bit every time she sends me a new pattern, and I asked her if she was gonna do any more of these or male paintings, like male themed paintings, and she said that she had kind of started a male series, like she's started designing and looking at which ones to pick and things, but so she said maybe next year she might do a similar challenge but with the male portraits. So that'll be really cool if that happens, because I would love to do another one of these series. Okay, so number 10 though, as soon as I found out what number 10 was, I almost died inside of happiness, which sounds weird, but like I was so excited. So number 10 is Girl with a Pearl Earring, and I have a hand-painted reproduction of Girl with a Pearl. I know a lot of people that have it. It's just one of the most beautiful paintings ever for me. I like, in my personal opinion, but oh my gosh, she looks so amazing. I cannot wait to put Kreinik around her and get her finished and put her with everyone else. So I don't know what happened. I started the center in the right spot. I don't know what happened, but this bottom row is going to be for Kreinik, so it'll work out. It'll be fine. If not, I would have totally restitched her. And funny enough, she has some of the least amount of colors out of the entire series. But oh, it's just so beautiful. I am going to be restitching this a few more times, which I said last week, but I'm going to put, I think, a few in this, but I also have a new option that I might do for one of the stitching, one of the gift stitches of her, that I'm going to do. So, and it's for the really dark ones that I'm putting that black felt on the back, because you can see through some of the black, but just to make it stand out more. So she's done. So I've officially completed the full challenge on time, which is so exciting. So needless to say, guys, Harry Potter is where you last saw it. I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I don't know. I have had in my brain for probably since January, and Heather can probably correct me, but I've had for most of the year that July I was going to work on Harry Potter, and I was going to try and get a finish on that because I really want it done. I started it in 2015 whenever the pattern came out. I started at the same time as Davina, and she finished it in like a month, but it's like the only thing that she worked on. Plus, she's a really fast stitcher, guys. She stitches Hades like lightning fast. Anyways, I digress. Because it's not a race or competition, clearly. I've taken 4 years. But it is something that I would love to see finished, and in my London room, which has a lot of Harry Potter themed things. But I always forget how much I still have left. So I would have had to have only worked on that for the whole month and nothing else, and taken it even as my lunch stitch. I really wanted to get Be Inspired done, which I might still be able to. I really just need to get this test stitch done. I think we're getting sent both of the bonus patterns at the same time, and there's no deadline to finishing those. So it kind of just all, like, I wanted to join the map sal, and then I joined this Wondrous Galleries, and I didn't know how long that was going to last, and whatever. So I'm a little disappointed in myself because I really wanted the Harry Potter to be finished, or get really close, but I've barely done anything on it, which is just, you know, it's sad, but it's life. And then, you know, this test stitch. So it kind of just didn't work out, which is fine. But I'm hoping that this weekend and into the beginning of next week, I can finish up the test stitch, and I don't have deadlines with the Wondrous Gallery anymore. I've gotten far enough on my map that if that's as far as I get before the next part comes out, I'm fine with it. And so that's kind of where I'm at. So once the test stitch is done, my lunch project again will be Inspired, because I would still like to complete it by this month, or like at the very least, like the first week of August. And then the rest of my time will be on Harry Potter, because test stitch will be done, and map I'm cool with until the next one comes out, which is next week at some point. So anyways, that's just kind of where I'm at with what my goals initially were for this month. I don't remember, but I feel like even the first week of this month, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna happen, because of all the things with actual like deadlines and dates. So it didn't. It is what it is. It's something that used to really upset me, but it doesn't upset me as much anymore. Like, I really did want to devote way more time though to Harry Potter, but these little mini galleries have just been so much fun, and I had to finish them by a certain date, so I had to make them priority, and this test stitch is obviously a priority as well. So, you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbled this month, but I feel like I just haven't had much to show anybody. Or myself. Okay, but I did get a package in the mail. So I did get my fabric of the month. Now this is Fresco. Again, 32 count Lugana, 18 by 27. From Pictures Plus, for my Baker's Dozen this year. And I feel like on the website there's way more blue in this, but for whatever reason my piece doesn't have a whole lot. So like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this or not. Hi. But there is a little bit of blue in the corner. I mean, there's like a little bit. It's very scattered and it's not very dark, but it could just be because it's on Lugana. But I'm I mean, I'm sad about it because I feel like Fresco is supposed to be a little bit more blue. But I'm also not sad about it because there's not as much, it's a very good super neutral. If you need something with blue undertones in it, it's because it's not blue heavy. It's very much like sand with blue on it. So I like it to keep it in my collection. We'll see, you know, what lands on it at some point. And then the freebie this month, I know I sometimes forget to show the freebies, but this is why I was saying I might be able to like restitch her and put her in this. So last year, Dreama included a keychain cross stitch holder, but we got the circular one. So this year she sent a square one. So I don't know, I think, can I easily open this without ruining it? Obviously I wouldn't, you know, I would make it look a little bit better and she would be on regular fabric, but I might be able to like restitch her and maybe make one of the people that I was going to make this a gift for, maybe make it for the keychain. So, I'm kind of excited that we got a square this year, because that could possibly work out. I would use the circle from last year, but it's literally this one in this image. And so it's an actual circle, not like an oval. But so that was the free gift for this week, or this week. That is the free gift that came with the fabric this month. So again, next week, this weekend and next week is 100% focusing on the test stitch to get it finished. I have big blocks of color left, basically. So that's why it's kind of like daunting, but also like, I need to finish this. So I have that, and I may work on the 2 bonus galleries so that way I can get that fully FFO'd. But it just depends on what day I receive them. And then if those and the test stitch get finished, then it's back to Harry Potter and be inspired. 100%. And I'm really excited to put this whole bag of floss back in my box. These are all the colors. All of the colors for the entire Wondrous Gallery series. So I will definitely only leave out, once I finish the 2 bonus ones, I'll only leave out the colors for the girl with the pearl until I finish making my, and I've already reprinted the pattern out as many times as I want to make it for a few people. So I'll just make it kind of more of like a girl with a pearl kit, and everything else can get put away. So I know at this point I can put away like all the greens and stuff, but I'm waiting to know what the official colors are. But anyways, that's about it. Super short video, but I hope that y'all had a great last week. I hope that y'all have a great upcoming week and get a lot of stitching in, and just sending lots of love and good vibes out to everyone. And I will see y'all next week. Bye guys.